and Mackay to get proceedings underway. And Manly have a very strong bruise at their back, Mario Fennick.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier in the call, Manly are enjoying a very good bruise.
Straight through they go. Innes heading for the try line. Reeves comes across. Reeves misses him. And Innes touches down for Manly. And the Sea Eagles, coming off a loss, draw first blood down here at Wynn Stadium.
Oh, that's the perfect answer from last week. They bombed a lot of tries. Innes too strong in the end for Reeves. This was so simple, but an easy scoot out of dummy half, just some simple flop backs, as I was saying. And there we see Kosef get the football away. Innes runs into the hole beautifully, and no close off on the inside, a poor attempted tackle. And it's up to Reeves to make the tackle. Very strong player, Innes. He skips out of the tackle, and there's the first points on the board for Manly.
Manly jumped to a 4-0 lead. Didn't look to be too much on early on in the movement.
Well, what you've got to do, you always got to stay alive in defence against this Manly side. Close off even after the football has left you. Have a look at the strength of this bloke, the right-hand fend. Look at the carry. Reeves comes in, pushes out of the tackle. And there's the first try to Manly.
Darren Bradstreet bitten twice. Upfield.
We're going to see a lot of that in the first half. A big breeze behind Manly field.
Comes to a halt, 25 out. Last tackle. They thought about going to Barrett. They work the blind side. The little chip. It's a good one. Hopawati getting it out. No way out for John Hopawati.
Gee, that was a good chase from Suru. He's the one.
Makes another 10. Manly inside the 10. Craig Smith, the crowd doesn't like it. Marie Manson says play on. Barrett, short ball. Inside ball now. They've gone without. Brett Rodwell just couldn't control the ball, and there was a chance. Go begging.
Well, that was it. It was on the inside again. Rodwell back after a stint on the sideline. That's a beautiful one-arm flick there from Bristow. And Rodwell just overrun the football. His timing might be a little bit out. It's the first week that he's been back for the problem when you play against Manly. You can't keep giving them back possession. They spread the ball straight away.
Tuvey, decoy runner of Hancock. Here's Innes. Hopawati back on the inside. Hopawati offloads. Now Hancock jigs his way to the 20-metre line. Illawarra on the back foot. Kosef. Teeny. Quick play the ball, they get it. Carroll. Field. Now he offloads. Goes back behind Tuvey. Innes. Innes. Innes, will he get two? Yes, he will. Craig Innes picks up his second. It's 10-0. Manly on fire.
Well, that's when they hurt you, don't they? They relaxed the Illawarra side in defence when the ball was knocked back. That was probably their biggest problem. And that's when they're the most dangerous. Carroll switches the play. Here's Field. Here's the pass I was talking about. The flop back pass. The ball goes to ground. Have a look at the defence not keep coming up. He had a mile of work to do, Innes. Have a look at this for a bit of power. He skips out of 3 tackles. He makes it to the try line. That's his second.
Craig Innes. Mark Carroll changed the direction. Field. The ball went behind Tuvey. Now there wasn't much on here, but the brute strength of Innes beat the attempted tackle of Barrett.
That's brilliant play, that. That's just power.
He's deceptively strong.
Oh, he's a valuable player for this Manly side. Don't worry. It'll keep coming up in defence.
Craig Field, been kicking at 66% so far this season. Strikes this one well. Up go the flags. Make it. Well, 0 now. Manly in front, Mario.
Couple of tackle. They're up against a good side today, Manly. It's all right when you're playing against the lower sides. This is where you get a competitive edge against the likes of Manly.
Oh!
That's all right. That's
high tackle. Around the shoulders. It was Smith on Carroll. Now Sidaris. Back from injury.
Look at how keen Terry Hill is to come in and run. Look at that. That's fair enough. That's around the shoulders. Terry Hill's really keen in his own half to run decoys for his forwards, and I can tell you, they really do appreciate that.
Tini over the top. Barrett. Chance now. Timmins. Robinson. Smith. Short ball. Mackay. Under he goes. And Mackay has gone across for the Steelers.
Well, have a look at that one.
Back in the game.
Look at that one, Paddy Borton. You want a ball player in your Queensland side. Smith did amazingly well here. And good support play there from Mackay. The one-on-one tackle. Craig Smith slips the short football. The short ball. Here it is. It goes wide. Look at that for a pass. And it was a good pass. Hancock can't make up any ground. And Illawarra score their first try through. Brad Mackay.
Well, the Steelers strike back, and how? Smith, the short ball. Mackay. And what a valuable try that was. Great ball from Smith. And that would put a smile. Seesawing game. Manly led by 12 points to 0. Now the short kickoff. Will it work? Mackay will take a bow. Brad Mackay scooted along the sideline, picked it up, stayed in the play.
That was brilliant play, wasn't it, from Brad Mackay? Here's a replay. Look at that. He's in the slips for sure. Here comes the Steelers.
Here they go. Smith again. Robinson is it? Robinson looking to link up with Bradstreet. Bradstreet back for Mackay. Now the Steelers strike a bit of form. The offload now for Rodwell. Rodwell gets within 10 metres of the try line. The crowd love it, and why not? Robinson again. Barrett looking for the runners. Mackay. The hit, the spin. Taking the ground. Robinson again. Barrett. Cut out ball. Good ball also. Bristow.
Tackle Tuvey.
Back to the open side. Barrett. The dummy. Barrett. Barrett gets over for the Steelers. 12 points to 10. What a game.
You got to put that down to persistence. That's brilliant there from Barrett. Gee, throws a good ball on his right-hand side. He throws the dummy. And Will Robinson cleaned up there, made the good break early. This Illawarra side are coming right back at this Manly team. They missed a lot of tackles there. Barrett, the 5'8", receives the ball here. He feigns on the outside. There should have been a tackle made there. There's Menzies involved. Barrett over.
Well, just 19 years of age. Beat some of the best defenders in the game here, Barrett. They hung off him. Menzies grabbing, trying to rip the ball out. Couldn't do so. Barrett gets across, gets it down. And the Steelers, they are about to level this game at 12 points apiece. We've seen.
Quick play of the ball. Here's the try here. This Barrett, what can't he do? He's a fine young player. The step off the left, ducks under the tackle, strong as a bull, reaches out, 12-all.
Beautiful determination shown there too by Barrett. Mark Carroll come in for the big hit. Have a look at Craig Field.
Which brings Cliff Lyons onto the field along with David Cement Gillespie. Saru, Billy Saru, beaten 2. Back now, Rodwell, Brett Rodwell. Well, the Steelers throwing the ball around and attacking. And look at Barrett take them forward. Off the pass from Glenn. They want to work the blind side. The forwards are lining up now. Smith.
The little men are having plenty of luck running out of dummy half. Last tackle now for Illawarra. Barrett's got the football.
Now Glenn. Cross, cut out ball. Chiming in. Rodwell driven. Saru, nowhere to go. Back now for Bristow. Barrett, the bomb. Will it work or won't it? Mackay can't get to it. And Denny Moore. That's Denny Moore's first touch of the ball in this game.
No one was certain to go for that high ball then. That was bad play there from Manly, allowing the football to bounce. It can go anywhere. Here's Fulton out of dummy half. Good offload there to Menzies.
Menzies.
It's a great game, this one.
Manly inside the 10. Glenn for Barrett.
Oh,
hit over the top by Menzies. crunching tackle.
And it slowed to play the ball down too. Manly in position. Last tackle. Air goes to the air.
He does so. Hancock comes forward, takes it well through traffic.
Gutsy effort there.
Reeves, last tackle. Back from Mackay. Mackay off the side of the boot. Papawate takes it. Looking for a hole. The chase was good. John Cross comes twice. It takes him pulling down, doesn't it?
It's taken 20 of him pulling down. How strong is he?
Plays it slowly. Sidaris up the left-hand side. That's the side Manly want to attack. Now Tuvey. Gillespie. They've got a good backline here. Lyons, Menzies.
Gee, they held their defensive line well there, Illawarra. Some experienced campaigners out there. Brad Mackay on the right-hand side defence. They'll run the football here, Manly.
They're short, Illawarra. Manly have got some numbers here. Kosek finds Innes. Innes is going to make it a hat-trick. Manly have scored 3. Craig Innes has scored 3. Manly back in front, 16-12.
Well, nobody reads the play better than Cliffy Lyons. He saw that the Illawarra side was short on their right defence. He spreads the football wide, and Innes again. He's having a field day. That's number 3, a hat-trick. Have a look at the numbers here. That's Billy Saru, the last on the line there. Kosef goes in between 2 players. It's Bristow, gets the offload. There's no one in front of Innes. Beats him off the left foot. There it is for Manly. Good hit back. They're starting to get a little bit of a roll on Illawarra.
They were, but Manly through this man, as they often do, have responded. Kosef just got the arms free there.
There's the money ball.
Innes, well, Reeves always had his work cut out. And Craig Innes has taken his tally for the season from 3 tries to 6.
They were getting a little bit of a roll on making easy yardage, but Manly have hit back. And thanks to that man, Cliffy Lyons, as soon as he comes on, something happens.
Craig Field, 2 from 2, 68% for the season. Struck them well so far, and he has done exactly the same here. These are valuable points.
They certainly are. That wasn't that difficult of a kick, 30 metres out.
Robinson finds David Cox. Cox, 3 out. Barrett. Long pass, too easy, Campese, but it's John Cross who goes across really. The ball was a beauty. Ross, you could hear it slap into his hands. He cruised across.
They've taken the lead out of the Sydney City side, going to the line in numbers. That was a beautiful ball on the outside there from Barrett. He's been involved in everything for Illawarra. He sums it up beautifully. Great gap running there from Cross, and the captain gets across the line.
What about the ball by Barrett?
Genius.
It went like an absolute bullet. Have a look at this.
He throws a good ball, doesn't he? But that's beautiful play from Cross too. Let's not underestimate the hand he had that in that try. Great gap running there. Look at that. She's all right.
Well, Manly keep trying to deliver the knockout blow. Dr. Mario will be on the case. Scott Cram.
Weepu comes up with a hit.
Billy Weepu is fined down to 121 kilograms.
Yeah, it's a block of flats, isn't it?
Craig Smith. Look at that ball. Out the back. Bit sloppy in the air. Reeves gets away with it. Brendan Reeves. Well picked up by Cross. Cross! Oh!
That's a terrible pass there from Cross. One-hander. He had plenty of time. He was doing the right thing, had his position there. Had 2 hands on the football. He only had to pass on the outside. Have a look at this. He goes in between. He does everything right there. And the ball goes in the touch. They might rue that opportunity, Illawarra. What a half of football too.
Billy Weepu.
18 points each. This is a great game. Look at Weepu.
Weepu up over the halfway line. Decoy runner. Carroll back on the field. Just keeps going forward all the time, Mark Carroll. Tuvey as the big forwards get tired. Looking for a hole. Lyons inside ball for Hancock. Hancock copped an accidental one there from Smith. Mark Carroll again. Second time in this set of 6. Last tackle. They got the back line stacked. Lions goes to Philly Saru's wing. Saru,
What about that?
took it AFL style. Look at Philly Saru go. Innes made the tackle.
Oh, he's a crowd pleaser here, isn't he, Philly Saru? There might have been a player put down after the high kick. It's Pookie Lyons who put the bomb up. Player's being called out now, and it's Rodwell, the captain, coming over now. It's John Cross learning what the touch judge has to say.
Well, this could be suicide for Illawarra.
The player might have been taken out after the chase. We'll see it again in a minute, I'm sure. Rodwell not happy.
There's not much doubt the penalty's going to go the way of Manly here.
Here it goes. Let's see if anyone's impeded.
There's not much in that at all.
Well, you're not allowed to touch anyone when you're going for the football. You are allowed to try and shoulder off.
There's Hopawate.
Hopper, what'll they do here, Manly? Have they got respect for the defence? They'll take the tap.
They'll take the tap. It's a deadlock at the moment, 18 each.
Well, I'd take that as an insult if I was playing for Illawarra.
Can they hold him out? Kosa, Weepu 5 metres out. Decoy runners and then Menzies. They've been solid so far. Tuvey. There's a hole here for Lions. Terry Hill back on the inside.
Yeah, well read there from Barrett on the inside.
Now the home crowd get behind the Steelers. Kosa, Craig Field, loose ball. Innes. Rodwell makes the tackle.
This time they make sure of him. Last tackle. Here's the penalty to Manly again. This might be a sin bin too. It's the second time that he's been involved in something like that, dragging out. Sedaris takes the cap.
Hopawate gets to within a metre.
He can attract them.
Now Field. The Lions. Numbers for Manly. Terry Hill. Short ball. Crunching tackle. Clifford now.
And that was Glenn Eyre again. He's done a great job in the first half, the middle halfback. They go to the blind.
Manly. Lions. Jinking, weaving. Sedaris.
Here it is.
Run around. Lions again. Innes.
And Saru knocks on two. If he'd have stayed out then, Hopawate, he would have scored. He chose to come on the inside. They had the numbers. Lions dummy. Feigned across field. Rodwell turned inside out. There's the ball now. Had he stayed on the outside, they would have scored.
It was the first mistake Innes has made for the entire game. And Robinson, Barrett again. Great streak. Hammered in the tackle by Menzies. High ball now by Glenn Eyre. Hancock under pressure. Takes it well.
That one ought to be a hard one to judge too. He gets in the field of play. Did he take it in the in-goal area or did he take it over?
Took it in the field of play, Mario Fennick, and then went back and made the ground. What's the news at halftime?
Yeah, Andrew Farah very happy with the commitment of his players. He said, look, if you're going to beat the Premiers, you're going to have to be on your best behaviour.
Innes making another big run, Mario.
He said, give them the that they deserve. On Brad Mackay, he's got a sternum injury. The doctor's looking at him. It's unlikely that he'll return, so that's certainly a loss for the Steelers.
A bit of blow, considering they're also missing McGregor, Wishart, Menzies. Last tackle now for Manly. Field.
They're on
Craig
side.
Field with a kick. Danny Moore comes up with a try.
You won't see any better than that.
Massive play by Manly. Field went into the gap. Danny Moore was ready.
That's brilliant play there from Field. He saw John Cross standing flat-footed. He skipped on the outside. Look at the speed of the little man. He sees he can beat him. He's got plenty of support on the outside. A little chip over the top. They're onside, all right. Danny Moore did wonderfully well. And there's the first try after a couple of minutes of the second half. And Manly, look at this bloke. What a genius. He sees that they've got numbers out wide. Puts the right boot, little banana kick, and right into the hands. It's perfectly timed. Try for Manly.
Danny Moore goes over. Didn't see much. Now goes Carroll. Back slam to the ground. Mark Carroll. Field. Charged down by Robinson. Robinson gets there.
Oh, he did beautifully there, Robinson. Didn't try to pick the football up. There's the penalty for holding onto the football. That's field court. He's lucky to get away with just a penalty. That was nearly a sin bin offence. Manly was struggling to get back on side. And that's just great defence there from the Illawarra Steelers. They did so well. They scrambled, they numbered up, they made the telling tackles. That would have been the end of the game had they been able to score there, Manly.
That was a desperate chase because they would have got a third set of 6. Robinson winning the chase to the ball.
Let's hope the Steelers lift again.
Bradstreet. Darren Bradstreet. The scoreline at halftime was 18 apiece. And Mario Fennick, Brad Mackay back on the sideline.
Yeah, he didn't look too good leaving the field. No doubt he's had some needles to play a part in this game. He was one of their best players in the first half, so I can tell you what, they can use him now.
Tuvey, he's leading the way for this Manly side.
Bradstreet, 2 from 2. Waved away and goes dead.
It's a 20-metre drop kick, so they get the football back. Let's see if they can lift. Come on, Illawarra.
Taru. The crowd favourite down here.
Why wouldn't he be?
Started the season in reserve grade.
Playing like a genius. Here's Bradstreet.
Bradstreet. Will Robinson. Another penalty goes the way of the Steelers. And he's had enough, David Manson. Jimmy Sedaris cops the 10 minutes in the sin bin. And this is crunch time now.
Tuvey up there asking the question. It's the second time Sedaris has been involved. I'd like to see it again before I comment. There's 2 men in the tackle. The hand on the football. Bradstreet gets up to play it.
Well,
he did have his hand on the football. I don't know if it was worth a sin bin, but
he had the hand on the footy, but then he
didn't rake at the ball.
Bradstreet seemed to lose it after the hand came off. Bradstreet goes forward. Will Robinson, a dummy half, finds Glenair. Glenair to Barrett. Barrett, oh, off the left foot. They're down to just 12 men, Manly. Karam. Back for Cross. Cross to Mackay. Mackay back to Karam. Robinson from dummy half. The little man. Bit of space over here. They ran out of numbers.
Yeah, great tackle, Terry Hill there. He closed off that effort there.
Last tackle. Barrett. The grabber. The long pass. Reeves! Reeves gets across. The ball game. It's tied up again. 22 apiece. How close?
Well, Manly scrambled so well there on the right-hand side of their defence. Barrett read it beautifully. The cutout ball. He's had a mighty game, the fullback too, Reeves. There's numbers there for the Steelers. Reeves in the open spaces. Dummies on the outside, and that's a try to Reeves. That equals the score up again. Well, how important that kick a goal they had a couple of minutes ago.
Well, why kick when you can throw passes like this?
Well, that's brilliant play. Geez, had a game, this kid. They've really lifted in front of their home crowd, Illawarra. I've got to admit, I thought it was going to be an easy day for the Manly side before the...
He was graded at the Manly club, Darren Bradstreet.
He's played well too.
Local from Belrose. He has got it. You can tell by the crowd. Mario Fennick, what a game.
Well, I tell you what, Barrett, one thing about great players, they've got...
Time too, a man in the sin bin. It's a good try against a 12-man Manly team field. Kicks off now, and it's a deep one.
I'll go deep. Not deep enough.
No.
Chance here. Tuvey's knocked on. Well, that would have been desperation for the Steelers. No doubt about the decision. Tuvi's not gone.
Tuvi's saying it's come off his boot. He's blowing up Deluxe. Let's see it. He's saying it come off his legs. Pretty hard unless you see it front on, I suppose. He doesn't tell lies, Jeff. He's there. Barrett.
Great hands. Oh, what a hit. Innes over the top on Rodwell.
That should inspire the teammates. Here's Suru.
Last tackle now.
That's the last for Manly.
Last tackle. Field. The kick for Suru. Craig Field's the only Manly player chasing this kick.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I do. He's impeded him. Craig Fields milked it for what it's worth. What do they do here? Shot at goal or the quick tap?
Well, I think they've been hard done by here, the Steelers. There's Reeves. Well, Field runs straight into the back of Reeves. They've got to be kidding. Manly have the ball. Billy Weeple. Read about it tomorrow.
Oh, you're hard but fair. Here's Cement.
Gillespie. Gillespie charges to the line. Now back for Tuvi. Tuvi.
Oh, he's lost it.
Tuvi loses the ball. There's a little bit of justice there. We'll take the good with the bad, Mario Fennick.
Let me tell you, justice was done, because I can tell you that penalty was...
Midway through the second half, 24-22. John Cross. Back now for Timmins. Timmins.
No fullback at home.
Glenair. Trent Barrett. Thought about the little kick. Bristow. Great ball back for Cran. The offloading of the forwards has been superb. Inside ball to nobody. Cram! Scott Cram! Billy Weepu has thrown him over the line. Illawarra stretched their advantage. There was nothing on, and Scott Cram has come up with a try.
Well, didn't he show good leg strength there, Cram? He spun out of a couple of tackles. It was a loose ball. It was Field who missed the tackle. And Illawarra on fire. How well have they played today? Have a look at this. The short side scoot. There's Field. Cram skips out of the tackle. Hopewadi spins him around. And there it is. Hey, but I can tell you, she ain't over yet.
A long way from being over. It was John Hopewadi who spun him across the line. I did Billy Weepu an injustice there.
It was brilliant play to scoot up the blind side there. Manly was short of numbers. Standing the fullback.
He's a local junior, former Australian schoolboy. And maybe he hasn't had too many more important kicks than this. Reeves to give the Steelers an 8-point lead. He's missed it. So Man are in front, and Andrew Farrer, well, the Steelers, it's wrong to say they're in control. They lead on the scoreboard, but a long time to go. Mia David. Those bustling runs help. The second phase play by Illawarra today has been great. Blindside they go. What about the gap? Can he get there? No. The pass has gone back. It's play on. Referee David Manson is going to give the try, and I think that may well be the ball game.
Well, I don't know if the pass has gone back. It looked forward to me for mine. We'll have to have a look at it again. Well, another blindside shot from Illawarra. Let's have a look at the balls propelled forward. Here's the blindside again. No one back in the line. It was Menzies who dawdled back there. Let's have a look and see if this ball goes forward. That is forward. That is a forward, deliberate forward pass.
There is no
doubt. It is not a try.
That ball did go forward. And we'll get a better look at it here.
It's a forward pass. Have a look at his arm. Have a look at the line.
Here's the break made by David Cox.
There's the line.
There's not much doubt this ball did go forward.
It's gone forward a mile. You'll hear about this.
Referee David Manson was in position. Sean Timmins scores. And The decision goes against Manly, and now they will have their work cut out. Field. Menzies! He's got to go. He's been sent. Trent Barrett has got the head-high tackle, and it's no big surprise. John Hopewadi, the first man in there to tell him where to go.
He sent him off.
He's been sent off, Trent Barrett. The high tackle on Steve Menzies, and Trent Barrett will claim it was a reflex action, but it was a high tackle. The left arm went out, and it got Menzies right across the head.
Well, to be fair, he's good on his feet, Menzies, a little right foot step, but that is a deliberate high tackle. He was wrong-footed, got him right on the chin. That's a good decision from the referee under pressure.
Back for field. Lions. Kosef. Short ball. Innes. Hapawata. He can't get there.
Great tackle, Saru.
Last tackle.
Got to get a repeat set here, Manly.
Loose ball. Tuvi the kick.
There's the penalty. Big tap from Manly, I'm sure.
They'll keep going.
There's another penalty. This might be a sin bin.
It could.
Yep.
That was
That's
silly.
fair enough too. That's fair enough. He's kicked the football away.
Got to agree with you, Blocker.
This has been a great game of football, this. Manly are desperate now. They need to score. 7 minutes to go.
Mario Fennick, a rush of blood there.
Yeah, silly play. Now, Steelers are facing a situation where they've got 11 men. No doubt their defence has been working overtime. I tell you what, it's going to be all hands on deck.
Menzies. They're tough enough to defend against with 13. Tierney. Loose ball. Terry Hill. Hill gets across for Manly, and they are coming back. This is going to go right down to the wire.
Well, there's the second phase play that I was talking about. It was Tierney who was allowed to stand in the tackle. And Terry Hill too strong. He bumps away from a couple of Illawarra side. And that's a try to Terry Hill. And just when Manly have needed it too. 11 men. And here it is again. Watch the offload. The flop back. Uses his body well. Offloads. There's Hill. Too strong. He steps inside. Just too strong to get over the line. Manly aren't beaten yet, I can tell you.
That's 8 tries for the season for Terry Hill. P6. You better make it. 34-28.
Whoa! This has been the game of the season for mine.
Great field. The Steelers have just 11 men. Mark Carroll.
What they've got to do is just keep going
Carroll
forward.
at the back. These passes are going to hurt. Lions. Look at Innes. Play the ball. The Steelers are offside, wide out. Tuvi. Field. Sedaris in the back line. Sedaris. Jimmy Sedaris. Inside ball. Manly. They're going to tie the ball game up again.
Are they any good, Manly, or what?
Well,
how good are they?
Drama and controversy and class. We've had everything.
Jim Sedaris put his hand up. He made up for that blue being sent to the sin bin. Sedaris, what about the strength of the man to get through the tackles? They go wide here. Illawarra numbered up pretty well. Sedaris just brushes through a tackle there. Look at the speed. Terry Hill positioned himself beautifully, and that's 2 tries in 2 minutes for T. Hill.
And just in case he wasn't too sure where to put the ball down, Cliffy was there. Get around. I was about to say, what was Jimmy doing in the back line? But he showed the speed of a centre.
Did he? What? What a great comeback from him after a knee injury. There's Hill on the inside. He's a good player, Terry Hill.
He's now scored 9 tries for the season, Terry Hill.
I want to see him get a little bit more excited.
34-32. Tuvi. Tuvi, jinking, waving. What about Smith? Tackled him like a rag doll. They're close enough.
Here it is. Let's have a look at the market chase here.
Brendan Reeves is the man. Reeves, bad pass. He's hit it. He's missed it. He's missed it.
Oh, no.
Brendan Reeves has missed a chance to win the game and make himself a hero.
Well, how good did he do to get the shot away on the left foot? That was brilliant play. Here's Kosa.
We came here knowing Manly would come back. And Illawarra now, they cheer their fans, but now it's the fans who cheer them. Mario Fennick has a very proud skipper there, I imagine, in John Cross.
I've got the Steelers captain, John Cross, and John, the Steelers stood up today. I'll tell you what, in the end, you were really unlucky.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky. You know, it didn't help when letting men down the last 10 minutes or so, but you know, full credit to Manly. They showed a lot of guts to come back as well. You know, we were 12-0 down, but we never threw in the towel, so that's something.
Well, they started off on fire, 12-0 down. You came back. Certainly some great performances in the forwards, Bradstreet, but you've got to say that was the turning point when young Barrett went off and then Cox got sin-bin.
Yeah, it didn't help us at all, Mario, you know, but full credit to our blokes. You know, we were 12-0 down and probably against Manly you're entitled to not come back, but we showed a lot of credit. Young blokes played very well. Just a shame we let it slip at the end.
Well, it was 2 losses on the trot for the Steelers up until today, but you've got to point out to Manly, and that's certainly a great effort.
Yeah, it is. You know, we'll take the point, but you know, it's our home ground, so we'll win every home game we can. So hopefully the crowd will sit by us next week.
I wish you all the best, mate.
Thanks, Mario. Ta.
I've got Jeff Tooby with me, and Jeff, appreciate your time, mate. Very unmanly-like performance from mine. What, 6 tries scored?
Yeah, our defence really let us down today. The Steelers caused us a lot of troubles with their offloads. You know, it wasn't one of our best defensive displays.
Jeff, where they were really causing you trouble was around the dummy half area. It seemed young Brendan Reeves and Philly Saru were running out of dummy half and causing the Manly defence problems.
Yeah, it's been a problem the last few weeks, actually. The opposition seems to be able to play the ball a hell of a lot quicker than us. You know, we're probably half the speed at playing the ball than the opposition sides, and it's causing us a lot of troubles.
Well, there's not too many sides that come away with a point after that situation. You've done well.
Yeah, as I said, a bit disappointing. We led 12-0 and we let it slip away.
Thank you very much, mate.
Ta.
Thanks, Terry. There he is.